Hello and welcome. Right, I'm actually really enjoying this. It is. I am really very much. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, it's true. We could at least set the ploughing going, couldn't we? That's one thing we can do. Like we did last year, it does make quite a bit of sense. I'm liking where we are. I know I say that, but it's sort of what you're doing really is you're taking stock of the fact that yeah, improvements have been made, and I mean we've come a long way. We really have. I mean we've been here a while, but what I mean is it's beginning to. Yeah, Mr. CDP always used to say there's a tipping point. There's a number of tipping points, but we've sort of reached quite a major one where yeah we can sort of really in a way, including the generator, although that is very up and down, which is why I like it. It's not too awful. It's not too overpowering. We've got three income streams, the generator and the two income streams from our business. So it is quite good. Right, so yeah, we've got the parsnips, the carrots, the honey. We've got enough to do one, and obviously we've got the honey, which has already done its business for today. Yeah, we did that. Well, we earned quite a lot of cash from it, really. It was quite amazing. Right, now why did I come in here? What was I trying to... Oh, that was it. Setting a course, I think, is probably what I was going to do. I would imagine. Now, the one bad thing is, we've been sort of fortunate that most of the... he's only kicked up little stones so far, so we've always been able to push them back in with the roller. So... unless that always does only do some. I'm sure I've done big stones. It's a ripper. It can do whatever. I have not worked this out, how this actually works, where sometimes I used to think that you do small, medium and then large. But we've done this twice now and we've only got small both times. So let's have a look, shall we? What are we going to get this time? Small again? Brilliant. Yeah, I'm at, oh, hold on a minute. Is that small and medium? Let's have a look, shall we? Takes a while, doesn't it, for the stones to appear? Yeah, yellow. They are only yellow, no orange. So again, we've sort of been quite fortunate that we've only got the littlies, which is quite amazing. Yeah, it says the forage that I mistook for a stone picker. It's because I'm so used to seeing that as the stone picker, really. It's probably going to be in the way, actually. Right, let's grab the other tractor. Yeah, this one's upgrading. It really probably... it could have... it is quite weird. When I first started Ravenport, what I used to do, there were two case pros, and I really underestimated the case. I think it was probably the 170 version. And I used to set... no, might not, I don't know. No, I don't think it was fully upgraded. That was my mistake. What I would do is I'd sell the two cases and I'd buy one New Holland. Now I'd still... the one thing I am going to say with this Let's Play, I am going to go back to that point, honest. Yeah, that is... when I was turning in this, the New Holland is, and it's a bigger tractor, is twice as good at turning as this. Now I always recognise that, which is why I always used to go for the New Holland. It's a beautiful bit of kit, but the case is versatile. I'm not saying that the New Holland isn't, but what I'm trying to say is this is one of the most reasonably priced, underestimated tractors that there is in the game, because it can be a 250 odd horsepower for a really quite a snippet. It's not the fastest. The New Holland again is faster, it's better at turning, it's better in so many ways, but this is still a cracking... it is. I do very much like this, and I did come in time to recognise the fact that this really is a real cracking... yeah, I thought it was there. I was thinking I thought I'd left the fertiliser stroke limer in here. Oh, be careful, you're going to be going through the back. Only just fits in there. Yeah, we are soon going to be bursting out of our one single shed, aren't we? But we knew that. We're outgrowing the one single field as well. So let's go through myself. I think I've looked already as well when I came in. Yes, it is a shame about the baling, but it is true. Why would you? I mean, you can have both. There's lots of Let's Plays where you get given both, so it's not really the end of the world. Now I've got 2 sets of vegetables doing their business. Now let's just check. I think I saw them both going, but yeah, this is a bit strange. Yeah, honey only we need the honey roasted. Obviously, frozen vegetables is just the 2 things. You're gaining 1, so packaging or a bit of air in the bags, I think, and still only 4.8 tons. Again, it's not a really silly mod. It's not, you know, stupendously daft. Right. Oh no, we're past 9. We won't get that funny hiccup. So I mean, our equipment. I can't believe we've got the 2 harvesters, 1 absolute beastly one and 1 little tiddler. Of course, not sure if we're going to use the little one, but I'm not saying we're not. But I'm certainly not getting rid of it because I don't like doing that when, yeah, we will also think of paying the loan off at some point. But I would like the second field. Yeah, we do need to be buying something like that as well. I mean, that is a cracker, is it not? 7,000, even just as a... I think we'll buy it as well. Oh, I'd forgotten we'd done that. Thought we'd reset it. Oh well, we did pay for the service. It's not like at least I think we did. Right, so we're up to night. Well, now we've just spent 7 grand, haven't we? And we know we can't rush off. We've got to let this do its business, and hopefully it's fixed. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, no, it's doing its... Yeah, smashing. Yeah, so it's the one thing it's quite difficult to get used to, and that's like not rushing off. Because, right, okay. So Sarah, we shall take over. Thank you very much. I must get my Star Wars names in as well. But yeah, I did notice when this turns, when it's harvesting, it turns much quicker than the cases. Again, I'm not. Again, I've just said they're both cracking things. If you were going to say which one's better, and I suppose this is a bit like the Massey. Yeah, I would have to say this is, but the cases again are very versatile, and also price does come into it. I think there are an awful lot of people who buy a tractor because their family's always bought it, and a lot of the time some of that has been affordability. It's not always about the tractors the better. I mean, Fence tend to be quite expensive tractors, and people who money is no object may frequently buy. I mean, that's it actually. I don't really have to worry about this, do we? Because I said this last time, we're not yeah, I obviously normally worry about no-till. Now of course the game's not going to punish us because it says we've got to plough, so we're not... Precision farming hates it if you plough, but not if you've been told to plough. So we're doing the things that we're doing. It's playing to our advantage, especially with that the beautiful concession of the fact that weeds don't grow if you plough your fields. That's a real bonus. I'm not going to get used to it. I'm quite sure FS25 will throw lots of rules out of the thing. It usually does. Giants usually try to keep you on your toes. I mean, FS22, the rules have changed quite a bit. Yeah, there's been quite a few different sort of rules. This used to work, now it doesn't. That worked, and now you've got to do this first, and then you'll do that. And first growth stage, and then, yeah, lots and lots of little tiny changes, really. Fantastic. I think that's us done. So we will, yeah, I mean, I'd really love it if we could buy one of the biggest, but as I say, most important thing I'd really like is another field, and we almost can, I think over the winter I would like to buy one. Oh, that's no. Well, the other thing I'm going to say is we don't really need to do any vegetables at all because we've got a shed load of carrots and a shed load of we've got last year's crop of the pot. So we could do whatever we liked in this, really, and it wouldn't hurt. It's not like we've not got a harvester or even two harvesters. So, right, let's go through till. Yeah, we did. We bought the cedar. So we're going to rush through the winter like we did last year, and hopefully, when I say that, we're going to have to keep an eye on our fantastic honey, or else I'll be not selling anything because they won't have gone through in time. So, ooh, now 118, 9. That did again. That's not terribly. We've got two income streams, and they are both identical. So what is? Let's just check. That's about 20. I suppose it's not terrible. One is up to 7, and I can see it in the background doing its job. So let's just check. I'm sure I'm right in saying that both of these are the same, exactly. In fact, all of them the same, every single one, which doesn't make much sense, but nevertheless, it is what it is. I'm sure I showed this the first time. Yeah, if we look at 122, and its lowest is nearly 1,000, so it sort of fluctuates. It's at its best in February, but nevertheless, it's still good most of the years. The bottom price would be about $1,000. There's $200 in it, but nevertheless, I'm quite happy to have a good medium one. So yeah, it's exactly the same, really. Got 7 tons in that, so we really don't need to wait, even if it is doing its little trick. Another terrain. Now, we don't need a windrow, but when I say that we don't need a windrower, no, because our windrows are going to be monstrous from our thing. We've got a built-in windrower if we like doing that anyway of 16 meters, so we just don't need it. I would love that in a way, but it's a little one again. The game's gone mad. 16 meter spread, very small payload. Oh, it's not that bad, 20 meters. But again, we've got the one we've got. I'm not at the minute. I'm trying to sort of save up for a field, so let's go through till November morning. Now, of course, I think, if I'm right in saying, in the winter it's not so good, our generator, which is true to life, but it does go up and down a little. Yeah, that's not bad, actually. So it was 118, so that's 18, but 7,000 of that is that. So it's only 11,000. Seems a little bit on the low side. Really. It is a bit fitty-starty, but saying how much we're selling all of the time, it doesn't seem to sort of tally sometimes with, yeah, that honey's going up nicely. I mean, that's only gone down 7 tons over 2 months. And we've not been doing much at all. So I don't get it. I really don't. And it is working and everything, so bizarre. It's strange, I'm going to say, it doesn't seem to tally with what's actually happening. Oh, we've seen the tractor earlier. Of course, the thing is, I think this will only fit the... never tried it, actually. 3,552. Should we just... Oh. Oh, you can put telehandler bits on it. Oh, I did know that. I'm going to try this. Because it's, yeah, that's a very good price as well. What is it? It is a 145. Again, I think we're all right for the time being. We really need the cash. It's not a matter of... so let's go through till December. Yeah, I've never tried to put that front loader on anything else, and I know we've got the front loader, the proper one, but it's yeah, just a bit of an experiment. It might be a total waste, but for 3,500, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Really, my light's a bit dark. Yeah, 136. It's a bit. It really is. It's 11,000. We're not on hard economy. We have not like changed the settings or anything silly, because it seems a little bit on the low side. No. Wow, I'm not really bowled over. The same, we've got two income streams. It seems to me that it's not terribly much more than the one income stream. In fact, it's almost like the game doesn't recognise that. It's a bit poor. It's like it's not working right. Yeah, that's good, doing nicely. Yeah, and oh wow, the honey's going more and more, isn't it? So, strange. It doesn't seem to be going down at the right rate. Right. And I'm thinking, obviously, we've not got the cash anyway, but I suppose we could have more of a loan. But I think we're a long way off from animals. That would be a beaut, wouldn't it? Really, it would do everything we need. But hey ho, sometimes you just can't afford it. Right, December. Let's go through till January morning. Got plenty of honey in, so we don't need to worry about it. Just looking, because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that built up like that. Vultures, 9 metre. We've got one. Yeah, we've got one built into the plough, so it's a very good price, I've got to say, for that. Didn't we just see one of those a few minutes ago? Right, okay, now really, I think we ought to be looking to buy a field, and it is 55 that I'm interested in. Has it got any growth? Was it please be blank? Although I know we've got to then do, it's ready, it's cultivated, so let's buy it now. Yep. Fantastic. We will need to lease a field scanner. We've not had a single one at all in all of the months that we've done the sales. It's true, we haven't actually. We've seen a shed load of tractors, a shed load of a few planters or seeders, but yeah, the very first month we had that real cracking deal. But I still think it was the right decision. Right, 66,000. That seemed a bit of a better leap. Oh, my favourite. It's a shame that it's my favourite. But you know, sometimes patience, perhaps no. I actually like the other one by Sid Modding's partner in crime, which is, let's see if I can see. Oh, this does. Oh, it's Sid Modding as well, isn't it? Yeah, it is Sid Modding. I'm going to say it's just Sid Modding. No, it's not JHHG as well. I thought it was, but beautiful bit of kit. Alright, so February. Goodbye to the beautiful twin screw. Oh, yeah, you can use store water as well. I've ever used one. I've bought it on a couple of things and still never used it. I suppose it's the style of farming that you choose. I would imagine the same is true for real farmers. That you use certain things and other farmers use others, and it's what you're comfortable with. I'm glad we've got a trailer, even if it is a modified lorry trailer. It is a bit tall though. 1,950. Oh. Gotta be honest, I'm not a massive fan of curtain siders in the game. Yeah. It's the one with the... It's a very good price. But, yeah, do you know, I'm going to say no, thank you. As much as it is good. What is the... It is the pack 5 sheet modded. Alright, so we're in March, but we need to go to... We don't need to go to April. Not at all. Because we don't really need to do vegetables this year. We could do something completely different. I think we could extend that field rather a lot. If this is... I don't know, I'm trying to think how we're going to do the farmyard. I think what I'd like to do is have these four. So I've often said this. I do like the idea of having buildings close to certain bits where you'd store certain things for an area. But I think this is going to be the main farmyard. This is probably going to be the next. And I think the main farmyard and the animals is going to be between this area here. Is there water? The pond's there, isn't it? So I think we'll be chopping these trees down. Might plant some more to make up for that. Well, we'll leave this little forest, or maybe even enhance this little forest a little bit. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So what are we going to do? I'm not going to do the seeding and planting, but we've got a 4-meter seeder. I mean, we could buy a second one. Could buy my favourite 4.5 meter, which is only marginally different, would also work well together. Only, of course, that's only seeding. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. Now, there's 2 ways we could go. I'm trying to think. Price. We've got 81,950. If we went and did something special, now we do need to lease a field scanner, and we may as well do both, being as we're going to lease one anyway. Got to buy that. Yeah, we don't need the bale pusher for once because we've not got a baler. Alright, so yeah, of these, the Powerfinger, my type of one is more... Why is the one without anything the dearest? That makes no sense to me at all. Has it got something... Oh, we have a bit of a weirdness going on in the... Oh, I've never seen the game do that unless you... Oh, I did. It's always when you buy one of these sort of things that the game does this weird blurry thing. So I apologise. I've obviously been out on the razzle the night before. Let's just... gonna have to put up with it now, aren't we? Right, okay, miscellaneous. Let's just buy the... Not buy. We could do with buying, but we'll just lease it. And we also need to lease. I still think the seeder that we've got, we could still wait for one in the sale. I think what we could do is perhaps lease the big 12-meter one again, the planter. And I think we'll just whiz over the fields. And we're going to go to normal crop this time. Trying to think what we're going to do. Do we do some sugar? What are we going to do? What are we going to go into? Yeah, I'm trying to keep this more into traditional farming and not muddy the waters with the fertilizer business. So I'm glad we're staying in crops. But we could do sugar. We could also, I suppose, do... It's a hot climate. Let's lease this anyway. We don't need any seeds, do we? I don't know though, because this is now normal sort of seeding stroke planting, isn't it? So also we've got 2 seeders. We may as well make use of both. So I think I'll go for 2 of these. Got plenty of fertilizer and plenty of lime, although I would imagine we're going to be fairly close to being out of fertilizer by the time we've done both fields. So yeah, this is where I'm going to leave it because I need to that whatever hangover I've got from doing this is I need to sort of like get rid of it. So yeah, so we're down to 75,225. Our equipment again is blossoming. It is. We've still got quite a few bits and bobs that we need, but we sort of are getting there. We've got the beginning. I mean, again, we can grab. Yeah, that's true. We're going to be going into straw, which then leads to probably animals. And if we were going to do animals, we may visit the fertilizer mod at that point just to process what we've got, or we could just use our do the slurry and use the slurry for once. Actually, looking after our fields, we could. You know, the Teagwood's gone now, and perhaps I should have thought of that really. Right. Anyway, yeah. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.